What's going on, guys? This is Life of Hope 34 here, and welcome back, Magic. Today's video that you will see, it's going to be on Monday. Woo, 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 woo. Mondays, like always, on regular videos. But today's video is going to be a little bit different compared from my other videos. A lot of people you saw me doing on Mondays, like I'm doing gaming and some other stuff, some other things I'm going to share. Actually, I'm not going to do that today. Today is different because I'm going to show you guys how to pack for a summer camp. Woo-hoo! Okay, guys, so you might have remember over the past, I've been doing a lot of packing videos so many times for different places, but this time this is to a summer camp. So here's one thing is different. So you might remember I made my own packing list, but the summer camp that I go to, like any other summer camp, no matter if you're a counselor, or I would say a buddy or a camper, they give you one of these. These are the camp list, checklists that will give you and some ideas, some items that you will need for the whole entire week. So this video is also sponsored by the Federal Autism, so thank you to Federal Autism, Asa, Priscilla, for sharing with us about how the great tips on how to pack the bag for your special needs child. And I'm going to do that today as well, but this is not just for special needs kids, it's also for regular kids as well. So what I do is, basically, when they do is they give you a checklist. Some of the items that you will not forget. Some items like, for example, like toiletries, porta, flashlight, clothing items, and so much more. Basically, what happens is when the item is on that list, that's the item they are calling for this at this time. Some of the items this whole entire thing on the list has some rules. Sometimes like this. Some campsites some camps sometimes don't normally have those rules. Those rules could be for mindful ideas and some rules to keep you from any of those sorts of happen. Like a school rule, you know what I mean? Like I said before about schools have a lot of rules, and so sometimes summer camps. Basically, the summer camp, sometimes they do have a lot of rules around the place. But some rules on the top of the list of some things you should not do or bring if you're a camper like me. I'll read them to you. Electronic games, first of all. No like electronic games, like no DS or any sorts of types of games you have on your electronic. Board games, cars, they could be appropriate, but it has to be appropriate age, clean, no swear words at all. No cell phones for campers, sadly. I cannot film. Well, I really want to film, but the only difference is I cannot, because I filmed on my cell phone, which is so sad, because unfortunately I cannot bring my cell phone. That's how I film. If I really gonna film at the camp, I have to make sure to bring my really big camera. Have a camera and GoPro. And that would take a long time to edit and a few other things. So probably haven't gone through that far. So I probably need to learn that more with my friend. Or any valuables, like, like breakable items that should be allowed. No weapons, first of all. No alcohol at the camp because they don't allow people with alcohol problems. So I'll talk about that on outside of the video. On my live shows very soon, but not too soon, but not now, but that will come in handy. Very, very, very important to keep in mind. So I'll read out out the list that you guys might have heard or you've not heard before. Change of clothes, socks. A necessary item, which is, I was not gonna say, you might have think about that. It starts with a U. Think about this. Pajamas, long pants, jacket or could be a sweater, shoes. Well, you know you're talking about which shoes? Church shoes? No. Shoes that could be pretty old, like tennis shoes. Or had to be closed-toe shoes, like tennis shoes, for example. And they have to be pretty old. Here's why. Because some camps have horseback riding. Yay! Or sometimes you might go for a hike. Yay! But for my summer camp sakes, they have horseback riding. So that's why they said old shoes, like for horseback riding. So, true. Swimwear, like swimsuit or swim shorts if you're a male. And first of all, some camps do have cabins, some don't. Here is some things you might need for if you're going to be sleeping in a cabin. Twin size sheets, pillows and a pillow blanket. Twin size sheets. Sorry, I rushed. Pillows and pillowcase, which is I have right in the back. I won't pack everything in my suitcase because unfortunately that would take me forever. But I'll just do a demo run. And the rest of the packing will be on your own. And I had to do all the packing on my own myself. And I'll show you how to mark your items mark your items, like not check off, but I meant marking by using your marker to write your name on the clothing item. Such as t-shirts and shorts because in summer camp like this it's gonna be hot. Or long pants too. Long pants, pajamas, whatever. And swimsuits. But I'll show you one of them to how you write. Okay, where was I? Sleeping bag or a blanket. You can have those options. Sometimes they give you those options. Sometimes they don't have that option. Towels and washcloths. Laundry bag is very important because I'll show you laundry bag right here. Because here's the deal. How can they put your dirty clothes in something without a laundry bag? What can you use? It's important to have a laundry bag because that way, first of all, my camp do have washer and dryers, but it's better to have a laundry bag with you. But it's better to put your dirty clothes in the laundry hamper so you can wash them when you return. Okay, I'm a little bit behind. Where was I? Some things you need for the rain. If it's raining, you need to wear like a raincoat or umbrella. Well, I'm not planning to bring my umbrella, but or rainbows. Rainbows could have been good too, guys, in case you're wondering. Sun hat or a baseball cap or visor. Here's the deal. When you wear your sun hat, guys, please, it is getting really hot. It is not pleasant if you don't have a hat. And you're going to be all sweaty all day. Water shoes. I'll show you. Water shoes are going along with the swim outfit that you're bringing with you. So here's water shoes. This is what it looks like. Because water shoes are meant for wet activities and the pool. Some of the things I'm not going to say, I will skip that part. Some stuff I will chat about a little bit. Alright. Toiletries. Toiletries are very important to bring because if you don't have your toiletries with you, you left them behind. How can you brush your teeth or shower yourself? Or if you need to shave, how are you going to shave without all those items? Okay, some toiletries that you might know is toothbrush, toothpaste, body wash or soap, comb or hairbrush, and of course shampoo, conditioner, if you want to bring conditioner with you or not, they give you those options. Razors, if you need to shave, and shaving cream for the guys, please. So there's that shaving cream. Shaving cream is perfect, but if it's possible, if you need to shave, that could be an option for you guys. That is for the guys out there, if you're listening. Flashlight. Okay, here's why you need a flashlight. So, okay. If y'all don't know this, not that long ago, because sometimes you need to find a way to get light if it's dark outside. Well, not really if it's dark outside, but what if for some reason if you need something to shine on if you're doing work, if you're doing like drawing or doing some other activities, if you need a flashlight to shine around, you need a flashlight to see what you're doing. I have my torch right over there. I'm not sure if I'm planning to bring that with me. I'm kind of... Okay, here's the deal. Last time when I was at my summer camp, oh my gosh, this is the main tragedy. I brought my torch with me, and I mean, a lot of people love my torch so much. I mean, I could guarantee on that, because pretty much a lot of people love the torch, because it's really fun. And let me tell you this. I keep on... Oh my gosh, this is so sad. Oh my gosh, you guys have no idea what happened to my torch, my previous torch before I have a new one. My torch somehow got damaged so bad. It wasn't complete damage, it's just a couple scratches, all that stuff. You might have remember I'm chatting with that during my video when I'm unboxing my new torch. You might have remember. Oh, and I realized when I learned my lesson, and I realized I should have not brought my torch with me. I would have kept it at home, safe, all that stuff. I was thinking about bringing my torch, but let me rethink about that. Sunscreen. Let me tell you, like I said before with the hats, it is so hot outside. Like I said, like sunscreen. It's very important to have sunscreen on you because let me tell you, you do not want to get sunburned. Put on your sunscreen, people. I will talk more about sunscreen on another video that I'm going to be posting very soon. That will be on Wednesday. So Wednesday I will talk about sunscreen and some treatments if you do get a sunburn. So, and of course, another thing they ask you to bring is water bottles. Not the plastic ones you throw away. No, a reusable water bottle. Sometimes like this, or a water or a reusable cup you like to bring. Let me say, like I said before, I don't want to say it again. It is hot. You don't want to have a heat stroke without water. And let me tell you this. One of my friends have a really terrible heat stroke. And I'm not going to say who. But this is the reason why you need water. Especially in life. Because water will keeps you felt really... It helps stay hydrated and also makes you feel good, and also makes you feel pretty. It makes a big difference. Like what Jassy Ann mentioned on one of her videos, she always liked to have water in the morning because it makes a big difference. And any other any other items that you like to bring, sometimes like you like to bring sunglasses, stuffed animals, etc. And then once you're all finished, you could do is so you have to make sure that your buddy and your family sign the paper. Well, sometimes it has you to sign to make sure you have everything with you, because you don't want to leave anything behind. Like, think about this, like camping. Camping is very important. Make sure you have everything you need before you head out the door. And when you leave your summer camp, you have to make sure you got everything else packed up without anything else you miss. If for some reason, if you do lost your item and you couldn't find it, and some staff will look for you, and they will give you a shout that they have found it, and they're gonna put it right by the place where you could go, like somehow like lost and found, or could been like in some other places you probably say like lost and found. So like for example, if you like lose your water bottle, like you cannot find it, it'll be there at the lost and found. If for some reason if you don't claim your item sometime on the last day, unfortunately you're not gonna be happy. The items will get donated. Dun dun dun. Okay. So please be careful with your items, and also make sure you are very aware of your items so that way you don't get anything mixed up. Okay. Not fault that talking. I'm gonna talk about some items you might keep in mind, because if you out there who are watching this who are in a wheelchair, like electronic wheelchairs, like some items you might keep in mind. So special equipment like electronic chargers, wheelchair tray, preference. If the person in the wheelchair is on feeding tubes, you better make sure these supplies get them on special supplies. Make sure you give them a week's supplies to able to have on their trip. So I'm not going to talk about some other things. Some other supplies that you need to pack for the person who's on wheelchair, if they're going off to a summer camp, if they're in a wheelchair, you know what I mean? Not a regular wheelchair, not exactly a regular wheelchair. A regular wheelchair is fine, but electric wheelchairs would be a lot easier because it'll help you get around to a lot of people. It'll make less work for your buddy too. Sometimes if you're in a regular wheelchair, sometimes you will use your hands to turn your wheels, or if you have your buddy help you push, give your wheelchair a good push. Like regular wheelchairs, like in hospitals. That's one thing I'm going to keep in mind for you guys. Okay, guys, so enough chitty-chatting about the list. Now it's time for the demo! Not demo day, demo roll! Okay, guys, so what I'm going to do is show you one of the items that you really keep in mind. So when you pack your items, like for example, like clothes. So get your clothes, and you have to use your marker, like a Sharpie, not a pen, but a Sharpie. Sharpie in different colors if you use Sharpies, or you could use other items that you have in your house. If you don't have Sharpie, sometimes people ask me, what would I do if I don't have a Sharpie? You could do is two options. Or you could go to your local store, like HEB, Walmart, Target, Office Mask, or anywhere else you could find that has Sharpies. Or what can you do? If you have any others like pen, you can write it the item on using your pen, but you make sure your pen has full ink. Do a test run on your paper to make sure that pen of yours is still working. So what I'm gonna do, I'll show you. So take your item, like for example, like your shirt, and you had to write it on, let's say, on the top or the tag. So that way it'll let you know whose item belongs to. So let me do that. Let me do this. I'll do espresso. My initials, for example. See? But let me do this. So let me put it. Oh my gosh, maybe I should do initials on my channel, so that would have been easier. Oh my gosh, that would have taken a lot of room for a lot of people to understand things. There we go. See? Like that. Laugh of Hope 34. Because that means the outfit that you see, if it has someone's name on it, that means the item is belonged to them. So how can you put your items in a suitcase if you wanted to take less space, you may ask? Well, good question. So what I'm going to do is open up my suitcase. So I'm doing one round for you guys. So please accept that part, because the rest of it, it'll be on you. So what I'm going to do is take my shirt and my shorts, making sure my shorts has, I don't think mine has, did not have put my initials yet. I mean, I'm going to do that. Where's my marker? Where did my marker go? Oh, here it is. Sorry about that. I think I was not prepared today. I'm very apologize for that. So, there we go. So, like I said, please put your initials on the back, sometimes it might be easier to do it on the tags, but I know a lot of people do that. I need to think about that, doing that maybe instead. So this is like, I'll show you. After you mark your initials on your items, what I do is take an item. Well, basically you gotta fold your clothing. And then you roll it up, see, like a burrito. And then you place it in your suitcase, nice and snug. What I do is I will start with shoes first. Why? Let me tell you. Tennis shoes, hiking boots, all that stuff. Because it will take a lot of room in your suitcase. Let me show you. Because with water shoes, I don't need to mark I don't need to deal with marking just yet. I might do is I will write the initials on the front of the toe. That probably what I will do because I. Okay. So that we'll see on the front, but I think. There we go. So this is what I do for my water shoes. Is it'll be easier to write it on the front because oh my gosh, what imagine people who are blind, not blind who doesn't wear glasses. I'm talking about visual impaired and blind who doesn't know who it belongs to. Okay. So, yeah, basically, I'm not gonna do any more packing for you guys. I am so sorry because I had to continue that on my own. Oh, let me tell you this. After you got all the items you need in your checklist, what you're gonna do is once you got the item done, for water shoes, for example, I'll show you that. Then what you're gonna do is you're gonna make a mark on the checklist that it'll tell you you got the item done. So yeah, so that's it, guys. So, and after you finish packing your items, okay, I know you're asking me about towels and washcloths, and I was like, okay. But like I said before, for towels, what I recommend you just roll it up and place it in the suitcase nicely. Washcloth, well, my two options either you could put it in your toiletries, or you could just fold it and put it right next to the towel, or just roll it up, but you probably need to secure it with rubber bands and put it right there next to the towel. My two options for you. So that's probably my two options for you guys. For pillows, twin sheets, blankets, or sleeping bag, whatever, I will recommend putting that in a laundry bag. It'll be easier when you get to your cabin or whatever you're staying, so that way you get all that set up and simple, so that way you got more time to spare without taking less, so that way it'll take a lot of stress in your mind. Okay guys, so what else I'm here for, I'm also going to give you some tips to help you campers out there to prepare for the big day. Number one tip, spend good times with your family because your family will miss you. Like, go out to eat with them, or maybe go to the movies with them, or maybe you could maybe go to the public pool right by their house, or anywhere fun with your family. Spend some good time with them. And another good tip for you guys out there is try to go over your items with your family to make sure you have everything you need. Sometimes they had to make a note that told you that you need to get one more item. Okay, let me tell you this story. It was kind of hilarious. When Priscilla and Isaiah go through his bag, because you know Isaiah is a buddy at first. That is back, oh my god, very long time ago. I believe his bag, oh my gosh, I don't know. It's way before they moved to their new home. When Isaiah was like, he knew he has a lot of stuff with him. But his parents sometimes they don't think you have enough. And Isaiah was like, it's not where, I don't think there's no room for that. But Priscilla's like, it's really gonna fit. I know there's gonna be space for that suitcase. And here's why. Because I believe for Isaiah, I believe he got a small suitcase, not a gigantic suitcase. Oh no. Whew. Oh man. So yeah, so that's probably what's happening for that. So and also another good tip is, do not get overwhelmed with your stuff. And do not get overwhelmed with your siblings stuff or your camper your child stuffs whenever they're leaving. If you're gonna stress out, they're gonna stress as well. That's what Priscilla mentioned that. And also give them the time they have before they had to say goodbye. But the good thing is for you is just try to do is just make sure they have a wonderful time with your buddy. And then when you meet your new buddy, is get your buddy to meet your family first, because they need to know who they are. And then chat with your buddies, or if you're a parent out there with your child, chat with special needs, chat with their buddy about some concerns or some other tips for you as a camper yourself. Chat with them as if you need to chat to your buddy about a few things. They will be happy and have their minds open on them. So, and also, just the most important thing is just have fun with your child or your buddy if you're a camper yourself like me. And also make good choices. That's the most important thing about the Magic Pack, is make fantastic choices throughout the time. So okay guys, so this is the end of my show. I hope you guys enjoy packing tips and some tricks about leaving your child or leaving your family or for a week-long summer camp. I hope this video will be helpful for you guys out there. If you did enjoy it, give it a thumbs up. Stay tuned for Friday's podcast. But don't worry guys, I am going to be back on Friday like always for my live show podcast. But stay tuned on Sunday. When I leave, I am going to post a regular video very early along with my short video, because I cannot take my cell phone. And I'm sorry, I had to say goodbye to you guys for a week. But I will tell you more about that on the podcast show. So thank you so much. Have a good day. Make good choices. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye. And also, thank you so much for watching. Cheers for watching. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.